So now we want to talk about this horse that we just watched move on the profile. We want to talk about tracking. We want to know the length of stride that this horse has, because the longer the stride, usually the more athletic the horse is, demonstrating its ability to have the impulsion and forward motion that we want to see in these horses. So for us to do that, we've raked the ground, we've walked the horse across that ground, and now we're going to take a closer look at it. I'm going to use my calipers to help, and we're also going to look from the direction the horse walked away from. And you'll notice how the horse has left a pattern in the ground, and we've seen illustrations many times of this, and you will see where the right pair of hooves struck the ground and the left pair of hooves struck the ground. And let's stop and look right now and do a comparable, in that we have the horse's hind foot striking the ground at this location and the front foot on the same side striking the ground at this location. So if we were to measure an overstride here, basically what we would do is we would measure on a toe-to-toe basis, and we could draw a line across here and essentially a line across there. And our difference or length of stride for this horse at that particular moment is this length of overstep. That means that the hind hoof is striking the ground approximately 3 to 4 inches in front of the forefoot or the front foot's foot placement. So let's look at another one here. We'll move up and look at the same side, and we'll notice how this horse shortened its stride. We go toe to toe, and this is not exact, we know that, but we approximate it, and that's just like our eye as a judge is going to do. And the horse is starting to shorten its stride at this point. So we've seen that this horse definitely overstrides, in some cases 4 inches, some cases less, but at least this is a good indication that this horse has the ability to perform athletically and move quite well at the walk. So now we've just watched this horse trot. This horse is in a confined space and really doesn't have the ability to reach forward as much as we'd like to see it. And so this actually will demonstrate something in the negative. It's good for us to learn, in that this horse had really short, choppy strides. When we look at this tracking, you'll see the horse went down through the center. That's no problem. But as we look up here at the tracks in this region that I'm pointing at with my calipers at this stage right in here, what we're really seeing is this is the forefoot, this is the hind foot, and you notice that this horse is understriding at this point. And if we move up to the next track, on the left side of the horse, we have a forefoot, hind foot, and you can tell by the push off, by the way the turf, the sand and soil is moved here, that this is a push off from a hind. And we go then up to the right front, same type of sequence. And at this point, we realize that this horse is not trotting to its full potential due to the constriction of space and his short striding. We would, in an evaluation, ask this horse to walk or trot out if they were short striding. And it's important that we have some understanding of this concept of length of stride, because it tells us about the athleticism of the horse and how they can pull, how they can walk, the types of impulsion and power that they can generate from the hindquarters in performing whatever task we ask them to take.